McLaughlin suffered a massive stroke inside her mum's womb. Doctors told her parents that she'd never walk, never talk or see.
But Caitlin, who's now 3, has confounded all the experts and astonished her family with the progress she's made. Caitlin's mum and dad have her story.
We had a difficult delivery. She did have breathing difficulties, so they took her to intensive care. We thought that, you know, everything was okay, that they were just keeping an eye on her. And that's when they said that she'd had a major stroke. It probably would have killed an adult. Never, ever heard of even a child having a stroke, let alone a baby, an unborn baby having a stroke.
Basically, he said that she may never walk, but she may never talk. He thinks that we'd get the occasional smile out of her, and it was pretty bleak, really.
She is now walking, she is talking, she can see.
Half the stuff she's doing, she shouldn't be doing. She's my miracle girl, that's what I call her. Definitely defied the odds. Very, very proud of her.
Wow, well, Caitlin and Mum Sharon and Dad Sean are with us now, alongside Dr. Hilary. She certainly is a miracle baby, isn't she, Sean? We'll find out about some of the extraordinary moments you've had when you discovered she could do the things she was never supposed to. But tell us about the birth, first of all, and when you learned, how you learned things went wrong.
I was actually out of the room and I heard Sharon scream. I ran back in and there was meconium everywhere. And then literally it just went crazy, all hell broke loose.
How quickly did you realise that it was as severe as it was, problems?
Well, we didn't really. They just thought she was having breathing problems at first. I don't think it was until she went upstairs that they realised how bad it was.
What were your feelings at that stage?
We just expected to have your son or daughter born and they stay with you. She went up to the special care unit and
We didn't think that anything was wrong, did we?
No.
We just thought, oh, they'll give her some oxygen and she'd be fine.
Unfortunately, things were wrong and unusually so. We'll hear from you in a moment how unusual. But they told you a very bleak diagnosis that she wasn't going to be able to walk or talk or see. When did you know that she might be about to prove doctors wrong? When was the first hint?
The first time was when she giggled. We were doing some physio. Sean came in and started tickling her and she just started giggling.
How old was she at that point?
She was about 5 or 6 months, I think.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That must have been an amazing moment.
It was amazing moment, yeah, I just cried.
Oh. Yeah. And then she defied them again, didn't she? In the middle of a row you were having with the doctors. I love this.
Yeah.
You've got to tell us about this one.
I told her mummy, and her consultant said there's no way she could say mummy because she doesn't understand you. And at that point, she then went mummy. And this doctor's jaw just dropped. She said, she can't be doing that. It's not right. She's not supposed to be. And I said, well, I kept telling you she can do it.
It's amazing.
And at some point she came strolling past you too as well, which is when you realised that she was able to walk as well. And it's an incredible story, Hilary. How rare is it for something like this to happen in the womb?
It's very unusual. We know about childbirth injuries, and we know that things can occur in the womb causing cerebral palsy, but to discover subsequently that something devastating happened prior to childbirth, affecting a large part of the brain, Caitlin's case, talking to Sharon earlier, the whole of the back of the brain and affecting both sides, left and right, didn't develop properly. So it is astonishing that she's been able to adapt and to do things that have surpassed all medical expectations. I mean, to talk, she trotted down this corridor just now holding Dad's hand, and it is absolutely remarkable. And I think what's excited the doctors particularly is that it's great for the parents, obviously, but what's excited the doctors is that when they've done the scans, they can see that the frontal part of the brain, which doesn't normally, it is not normally responsible for sight, is interpreting images and effectively seeing, which is usually done at the back of the brain. Absolutely.
And the doctors are learning from what Caitlin is seeing. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So what does the future hold for her? Because she is still left with some challenges, isn't she?
Yeah. She's always going to be behind mentally by about a year and a half. The epilepsy is always going to be there, obviously.
The biggest challenge is her vision, I think.
It will be, won't it?
Yeah.
Although she can see, she is registered blind because it is severe. But we don't mind. She's coping, so.
Yeah. They
we're
really
happy
will.
with it.
You
Yeah.
probably have a sense you'll get there, don't you?
Yeah. Take each day as it comes.
It's taken a bit longer than everybody else.
Wow, it's wonderful, wonderful.
It's a good story, this one. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
It's all about it.
So to come